Morning, guys. It is 5:41 in the morning. I have to go to work and do my thing for 10 hours. It sucks. Gonna look at some areas on Google Maps, see if I can find some slack water ahead of time, and hopefully I can get that accomplished today. Otherwise, I will see you in 10 hours with a rod in my hand, and hopefully we get some fish. Talk to you later. Hey guys, I am done with my long frickin' 10-hour day at work. And now I'm trudging through the mud to try and find a good spot to catch these walleyes. Good thing I brought my knee boots. Otherwise, I would not be doing this right now. So you can see the river in the background here. And I'm trying to find a spot that doesn't have as many overhanging trees so I can actually fish. And it looks like there's a little bit of a corner down here. So maybe I can find a little eddy and maybe get into some. Hopefully I can hook up into a couple, and I'll turn the camera back on and show you guys a few fish here. We'll see what happens. Alright, first was pretty much a bust. I don't know if there was too much current or really what's going on. So the second spot I'm trying here is kind of the biggest pool below the main dam in town. So I'm hoping there's a little bit more slack water. Those walleyes are just like anything else. They don't want to work hard to stay in one spot. So I mean, if they can find some slack water, that's where you're going to find them most of the time, especially this time of year when the water's warming up. I don't have a whole lot of time here after work. I got about 2 hours, so I'm trying to make the most of what I have. And I have not fished in town in like 10 years. I mean, I used to come down here all the time and fish. It was fun. You'd catch tons of northerns. You'd get some nice walleyes every once in a while. I mean, there was times where you'd hook up into 28, 29-inch walleyes on the river here, and that's just crazy. So we'll give this spot a try, and hopefully I can find some fish to show you. Oh, might need a little bit of luck too, actually. We'll see. Alright, if you guys want to see something crazy, I know you're not going to be able to see, I'll circle it in the edit, but right there's about 7 or 8 deer. And that is one cool thing you see in Hutchinson, Minnesota. We're in the middle of frickin' town, you guys. I mean, there's just a swamp in the middle of town, and these deer come and bed in here because they know they're safe, pretty much. And there's times where I drive to work and I almost hit deer because of the grain elevator right next to it, so they're coming in there to feed. So I thought that would be something cool to show you, since we're not catching any freaking fish, and I'm definitely a little bit out of my element. No excuses, but it just happens. So we're gonna try a few more spots here and see if I can get lucky, I guess. Well, that was an absolute complete bust of a night, which I didn't really know what to expect. I mean, still saw some cool stuff. Deer in the middle of town. I mean, who sees that all the time? That's pretty cool. It was nice out. Again, I mean, it's February 22nd and it was 60 degrees today. It's a little messed up, so I'm sure the fish are kind of thinking the same thing. One thing I do love about river fishing is we go up to Rainy River, and it is up on the border of Minnesota and Canada, and the shiners run in there from Lake of the Woods, which brings the walleyes in, and then they spawn in there, and it can be phenomenal. I mean, you're catching 400 to 500 walleyes in 2.5 days, and that's coming up in the next month month, I suppose. So I'll have to bring you guys along for that. That'll be a pretty cool adventure. Well, I'm sorry that was kind of a bust of a night. I do have something to look forward to. My buddy just asked me if I wanted to go Buffalo Wild Wings. Who would pass up Buffalo Wild Wings? Other than that, we will see you next day. I don't know where we will be, but when it comes to that point, I will let you know. Tight lines and fish on.